What's going on, everybody? It's Dylan from Redline here, bringing you yet another video. Today we have a very highly requested video. People have been asking me left and right how much money I'm in my turbo Mustang, and today we're going to be talking about it, whether I want to discuss it or not, for my own mental health and stuff like that. So let's just hop straight into the video. First things first, shameless plug. If you guys are anything car automotive related, be sure to check out the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I post automotive content here 2 to 3 times a week. We do everything from car reviews to mod reviews, DIY, literally anything car, truck, ATV related, we do it here on the channel. Be sure to check it out and stick around. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my last video. It'll be kind of similar to this, but not really the same exact thing. Basically entailing everything that I've done to the car. So be sure to check that out. Update, my lovely girlfriend has showed up. There she is. Let's see. See if she can park properly.
Not even in a spot.
Nope, she's not even in a spot, she says.
Don't even film me. So
I'm filming you. You're in the video. Oh, there she goes. Okay, back to the topic at hand. Rachel literally pulled up just so she could hear how much money I spent on my car and probably yell at me for it.
No, it's okay.
So let's hop right into it. First things first, let's talk about the motor and the top end and all that junk. When I got the motor, it was a XXX block, so it's got forged internals. I paid, I think it was $200 for the motor, and then sent it off to the machine shop to get the cam bearings done, to get it hot tanked, and just get all that stuff done so that the motor would be ready for some boost. After that, I got the Trick Flow top end kit, which at the time when I got it was like $1,400, but now I looked it up and it was like 35 or $4 grand. So that's kind of crazy. You gotta love inflation. But that consists of the Trick Flow heads, the roller rockers, the timing kit, and just a bunch of other stuff that comes in it, obviously. I am not running the Trick Flow intake. I have a GT40 tubular intake, which was already on my car, thankfully, when I got it. So I did not have to pay for that. But if you do want to account for that, they sell for about $700 online. The turbo kit. So I am running an On3 Performance turbo kit, and I did upgrade a few things. I got a heat wrap, I got a turbo blanket, I got the 60-pound injectors, the 70 or 72 ball bearing turbo, which is an upgrade as well. I believe I upgraded the intercooler and maybe some other things here and there. All in all, out the door, I paid $3,000 for my turbo kit. And that was me picking it up down in Columbus, Ohio, since they are kind of local to me. So I just went down there to get it. When I did turbo my car, obviously I had to upgrade the clutch. My car is equipped with a world-class T5, which is a slight upgrade over stock. Unfortunately, my clutch kind of sucked, so I had to upgrade that to a Ford Motorsport one rated for about 600 torque. I think that was about $500. I have a short throw in my car that also came with it. I think it retails for about $300, and a world-class T5 you can get used for about $500 all the way up to about $200 to $2,500. I had to invest in a boost gauge and an AFR gauge because I don't want my car to blow up. The boost gauge can be bought very cheaply, like at any parts store, basically. The AFR gauge I got on eBay, it ran me about $200, I believe, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. My car is also equipped with 373 gears, which I see them priced all over the spectrum. I will just say what we paid for the one in my dad's car. We got a whole rear end with 373s for about $300. So I'll just say that's what it cost for this. This car came with those, which is also nice. So in case you're not getting the memo, my car did already have a lot of good performance parts on it already before I bought it. But I obviously wanted to spice things up and make it more fun. With that, just about summing up the performance modifications, I did grab this 140 Speedo cluster from my dad. Obviously, I stole it from him, so it's free. I have a aftermarket head unit with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I think that was about $200. And the black interior that we are sitting in did not come in this car. Also featuring power windows. Trying to calculate everything in my head, I want to say I'm in the black interior, probably $500, give or take. And that's like me price gouging and trying to find the cheapest parts I can at swap meets, eBay, and honestly it probably took me longer than it should have, and that was with the help of my dad as well. So that took a while to piece together this interior. It did come with these black seats, which are kind of cool, but the black interior was not in the car. Also put new headliner in. That was about $100 from Joann Fabrics. Heading to the outside of the vehicle, I am lowered on BBK lowering springs, which is a temporary setup. I think they're about $200 or $300. I have weld wheels off my dad's Fox that I'm keeping because they look better on my car than his. I have these RTR headlights and tinted lights, well, RTR turn signals. They were about $200. I think they look mean, and I like that they're hollowed out behind so my turbo can breathe a little bit better. My car did also come with a cowl induction hood, which is nice. They go for about $300 unpainted. And honestly, that's about everything I have done to the car. I mean, it's a pretty basic setup. A lot of people have very similar setups. And for what it is, the car's a ton of fun. I mean, Rachel says it's fun. I think it's slow, but
No, I think it's fun.
It's a ton of fun and a good value for the money. All in all, I'm not in the car as much money as I thought I was at all. For those of you wondering how much I paid for it, I'll tell you, I don't care. So this is a rust-free notchback from down south. And that's actually pretty special because I'm located here in Ohio where these things rust out like crazy. I paid $3,000 for the car. So people tell me I get I got a ridiculous deal on it. I mean, obviously I think I did too. I like to consider myself, I guess, kind of frugal in that aspect. Like I won't buy something unless I'm getting a good deal. So yeah, that's what I paid for the car. And you want to total all the mods up, I'm sure I'm in it around 10 grand, something like that. All in all, it's not too bad. I could obviously sell it for much more than I'm in it. So it's been a good investment so far on my end. But to be honest, this is like my forever car and I'm going to keep it and never get rid of it. So really the amount of money I'm in it doesn't matter to me. I am eventually going to get it painted, get a bigger motor in it, and honestly just make some stupid power out of this thing. But the one thing I always want to say about this car is that it's still streetable and still a street car. Because honestly, in my eyes, that's a flex. I like having my amenities. I like having my AC. I like having a sound system in the car. It's just one of those things that I like. I don't understand why some people completely gut their cars to run a 14-second pass. That's not me. I think it's cooler to go fast with a full interior. And honestly, it's kind of a flex. So that's just my opinion on things. On that note, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I always am there to answer everything. I like hearing from you guys. If you are new here to the channel, I do post 2 to 3 times a week. I do everything automotive, literally everything car, truck, ATV related. So feel free to stick around, check out some of my other videos. And on that note, guys, I am out. Thanks again.